The first reading I'm going to do is from a book called Beyond Fear by Miguel Ruiz. It's a passage called Miguel's Special Message. Many voices are calling us to awaken. Couched within their messages are similar warnings. We hear that we are living in an illusion. We learn that the earth is a living being and we must protect her from further degradation. Among the voices are those who tell their listeners who it is we should blame for the misery we see around us: our parents, white men, the government, the United States, corporations. There is always a guilty party. Carried to this extreme, the wake-up call gives an impression that each of us is the victim of a corrupt system. If our early victimization can be ascribed to a family member or a caretaking adult, we are expected to seek out this memory and bring the pain to the surface of our consciousness. And then what? Miguel brings a different message. Wake up, he tells us, to your personal responsibility. What happens to you is dependent upon your own thoughts. Your actions and reactions are under your control. You are not a victim, nor are you a judge to lay blame upon others. You are a spiritual being empowered with the potential to transform the dream of the planet. The Toltec system, to which Miguel has added the revealed wisdom he receives in trance states, is completely devoted to the refinement of the individual. A principle of esoteric wisdom is that no one has power over anyone else's soul and spirit. The awakened individual is one who takes upon him or herself the total responsibility for thought, word, and action. Awakening in the Toltec way causes deep changes in a person's perception of the world. Fear, guilt, blame, and shame are surpassed. From such a vantage point, the world appears just. Divine order operates at all levels. The transformed master of Toltec wisdom is not a blissed-out lotus eater whose focus is limited to personal contemplation. If fully realized, mastery is accompanied by practical changes. Talents, drives, and abilities rise in consciousness, fueled by the passion of joy in action. All of us are talented at birth, but we often squelch the nudges and desires we feel in order to earn a living. In case after case, the Toltec masters find they can earn a living by commitment to their talents. It is a matter of priority. At the top of the list is expansion of those things that give joy and hence lend positive energy to the person and through the person to the world. Miguel conveys a practical form of spirituality. First, one takes full charge of oneself, cleanses emotional poison from the mind, finds the source of joy, and practices living in heaven on earth. The practice is akin to an art form. Miguel says all Toltecs were artists. He even says they were supreme artists. We can take that to mean you are living as an artist when your life is a work of art, a conscious, living creation, always in process. The mark of a Toltec master is self-possession, someone who has risen above the personal and ego-driven, a self-monitoring person who is aware of the power in his or her word, action, and thought. Restraint, which rests on awareness, does not restrict spontaneity. In fact, freedom from fear releases a person's spontaneous response to life. The Toltec's goal is happiness. Awesome stuff. That's why I had to pick it as my first passage to read and publish on my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time.